All right, so I'm going to share with you how you can run a Facebook ad for your business. This can work whether you're a Shopify store, you have a local service business. You can work for almost any type of business. I'm going to briefly share with you how you can actually get started running a Facebook ad to be able to bring traffic to your website. It's a very simple process. So you first want to create a business Facebook account. You'll go through the steps of how to get that set up. Now, once you actually get started, it's most likely gonna take you to your home page. All you're gonna want to do is actually go to ads. So you're gonna see a selection of tabs here. You're gonna click on ads. Now, once you're on this ads page here, all you want to do is now click on create ad like this. And then once it says create ad, now it's going to have different goals. For our purpose here, we want to run ads. Let's say you have a Shopify website. You want to bring awareness to your products, hopefully get some more sales. We want to help bring in traffic to the website. So we're going to come in here. You're going to look on get more website visitors. So you're going to click on that. Okay, so now we have some other options that we can look through here. So we have our goal here, get more website visitors. How do you want your ad to look? This is now where you can add images. So whether you want to add an image of your product, you have a design graphic, maybe you made on Canva. Um, Either of those images can work. A good thing you want to do also is look at um, ads that previous companies are already using. So let me see. I believe there's a ad library, Facebook. I believe they have an ad library here. Let's click on ad library. And let's see, for this example, I want to do, let me see something like Nike. Let's see if Nike has any ads here. Okay. So what you can do is you can look and see a popular brand in your niche, see what they're doing, and then try to bring in some of the things that work for them to you. So let's see here. I believe there's another filter I'm looking for. Yeah, they have 50,000 results. I want us to be able to show the ads that they've been running for a long time, because if those ads have been running for a long time, it usually means that those ads are working. So it looks like some of these are not even that, and that's okay. But it would be a good idea if you could see some ads that have been running for a long time, because that means that those ads are working. So for instance, we have this one here, see ad details, right? Okay, so this is a very simple ad, but we start to see some information about that ad. So we can see the graphic they're using. They have the image of the product, but then they also have some descriptive ad, up to 50% off, early access, spring sale, select styles here. But it's a very simple ad. It's not too complicated. There's not too much text, and it's designed in a way that it grabs your eye. You see the text, you hit the link, and it takes you right to um, that website page that they want you to visit. So using something like this, you can design something like this on Figma, bring your image, bring your product image in, create a nice quick graphics, save that to your computer. You're going to come back here now to your ad. And you, again, it says one at a time. So you don't want to just do one graphic. You notice here, if we go back to the Nike's ad library, that they have so many graphics. In fact, that ad that we just saw, I think okay, it's right here. You see, it says this ad has multiple versions. So even if one ad has multiple versions, you see how many ads they're running. You want to test different images. You don't want to just want to use one image. Test different images, test different headlines here. You know, want to keep testing, because some might work, some might not work. Ads is all about testing and seeing what working and always trying new things. So you want to go and create those media assets and put them in here. And then for your headline, now we're going to go back here. You see what, let's see what, okay, so that's the link to the actual, we're going to go and add headline here. And we're going to go on, okay, we're going to go and see more details here. Okay, now you see what they're using for the description. So they're using 3 sentences, quickly breaking down what this ad or what this product is about. So for in this case, for our headline, we can only have 25 lines. So you want to make it short and to the point. Here in the description, is where you can add now some of these extra details like what Nike's added. So you want to have your description, you want to have your headline short to the point, you want to add your images in there. And of course, this is very important. What do you want your button label to say? Now, book now probably is not appropriate if you're trying to sell a product. In this case, the best one to choose is shop now. Choosing something like shop now is a great call to action to be able to get people to look more into your products and to hit your website to start shopping on your website. So shop now is that button label that you want to choose. And then for the website URL, very important, grab that link. Now, if you're trying to run it to a specific product, you put that product link in here. If you just want to run it to your website, you put your website link here, a specific page, you put that link here. But you want to make sure that you have the right link here where it says website URL. And again, and then where it says audience, this is where you want to set it. If you know your specific customer, your target customer, you come in here and you can actually choose what age range you want to choose, the gender, the age range, the location they live in. The more detailed it is, the better targeted that ad will be. If you have something broad, there's millions of people in the US, so you won't be able to target that specific person. You see here, it even shows you how specific or how broad your ad is. So you want to try to make it as targeted as possible to give the best chance of your ad to work. So once you have your, let's confirm that and close that up here. Now you want to have your schedule. So how long do you want to add this? How long do you want this ad to run for? When do you want it to run? When do you want it to start running? How long do you want it to run for? When do you want it to end? That's when you put all that here. And then the daily budget. How much do you want to spend? Now, the interesting thing about daily budget is the more your budget is, the more reach that ad will have. So in this case, you see with a $5 budget per day, you can reach 890 to a little over 2,000 accounts per day. Let's say we bumped it up to maybe $20 a day. Now you see we can reach anywhere from 3,000 to almost 10,000 people per day. So whatever your budget is, maybe you just want to start something small, you put it at $1. You're reaching 100 to 500 people a day. And then the interesting thing here is you can hit people. And the nice interesting thing is that you can hit people on Instagram and Messenger as well when you can choose where you want the ad to appear. Okay, so once you have everything in your ad set up, you go ahead and publish your ad. Facebook will check it just to make sure that everything is okay. Now, here is one thing that you also want to remember. When you run your ad, it's going to give you some information as to how many people clicked your ad, how many people are seeing your ad. But this is where you also want to make sure that you're looking at your analytics to see what's working and what's not. So you want to make sure that you have Google Analytics set up, as well as knowing a little bit about your Shopify analytics. So in this case here, when people start coming to your website, you want to come to your Google Analytics, you want to come down here and you want to look at the different pages that people are visiting. So here, you can see the views, you can see how many people are actually on the page, the users, the actual people on the page, views per user, average engagement time, very important. How many seconds are people staying on the website? If you see that people, for instance, if you see something like 2 seconds, it means that they're just going and clicking off. So they're not staying for a long time. You want to see higher numbers. Now, if you see something like 33 seconds, 18 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, now you see people are interested in that product. Now you can tell that, okay, something is working here. So you want to be able to use these numbers to be able to gauge how well your ad is working and whether or not people are interested in that specific item. Again, Shopify also has good analytics. You can see your online store sessions here, sessions by traffic source, so you can see where people are coming from. There's a lot of good data that you can use here from Shopify. And then another thing to keep in mind, when you run these ads, sometimes somebody might come to your website, but then they leave, right? So this is where you want to set up Google tags. I'm going to show you Google tag manager like this. You want to set up Google Tag Manager so that you can retarget these customers. So once they leave, you can continue to show them ads so that they can again come back to your website. Feel free to reach out if you have any more questions about something like that, how that would work. But I hope this video was a great way to kind of show you how you can actually get started running a Facebook ad for your business. If you have any questions, if you need help setting this up, please feel free to reach out. I'll be more than happy to get this set up for you. And also feel free to check out our Etsy store as well if you're looking for any digital products, anything from order forms, templates for your Shopify website. Once again, I hope this video was helpful to you, and please feel free to reach out if you have any questions.